New York City, a vertical metropolis, a forest of steel and glass, where every building tells a story, from the cobbled streets of its colonial past to the shimmering spires that pierce the clouds today. The story of New York is written in its architecture. This is a tale of ambition, innovation, and reinvention, a journey through time, etched in stone and steel. Join us as we uncover the architectural evolution of the world's greatest city. Our story begins not with skyscrapers, but with the humble brick and stone of the Dutch settlement of New Amsterdam. In the 17th century, the city's profile was low, dominated by stepped gable roofs that echoed the styles of Holland. As British rule took over, the Georgian style arrived, bringing with it a sense of order and symmetry. You can still see whispers of this era in places like St. Paul's Chapel, Manhattan's oldest surviving public building, a silent witness to centuries of change. The 19th century brought explosive growth. The city grid was laid out, and with it, a new architectural language was needed. The Greek Revival style, with its stately columns and grand porticos, reflected the democratic ideals of the young nation. Federal Hall, where George Washington was inaugurated, stands as a powerful monument to this period. But as the century wore on and wealth poured into the city from industry and trade, tastes became more extravagant. The Gilded Age was born. This was an era of opulence, where millionaire tycoons competed to build the most lavish mansions along Fifth Avenue. Architectural styles were plundered from European history, French chateaux, Italian Renaissance palazzos, and Gothic castles rose side by side. The city became a flamboyant showcase of wealth, defined by intricate ornamentation and luxurious materials. While most of these palatial homes are gone, their spirit lives on in institutions like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, a magnificent Beaux Arts temple to culture. The Beaux Arts style, with its emphasis on symmetry, grandeur, and elaborate decoration, became the signature look for the city's most important public buildings, like the New York Public Library and Grand Central Terminal cathedrals of knowledge and transportation. But as the city's population swelled, there was only one direction to build up. The invention of the steel-framed skeleton and the safety elevator unlocked the sky. The age of the skyscraper had begun. Early towers like the Flatiron Building, a Renaissance-style wedge completed in 1902, captured the public's imagination. It was a marvel of engineering, a symbol of a new, daring century. The race to the sky was on. This vertical ambition reached its zenith in the Art Deco period of the 1920s and 30s. Architects embraced a new aesthetic, sleek, geometric, and glamorous. It was the style of the machine age, celebrating speed, modernity, and optimism. In 1930, the Chrysler Building was completed. Its glittering terraced crown and stainless steel gargoyles becoming an instant icon. For a brief moment, it was the tallest building in the world, but it was soon surpassed by the monolithic Empire State Building, which opened in 1931. A masterpiece of logistics and speed, it was built in just over a year, a defiant symbol of American resilience during the Great Depression. For decades, it would reign as the world's tallest building, a global beacon of New York's relentless ambition. After World War II, A new philosophy arrived from Europe, modernism. The ornate decoration of the past was stripped away in favor of functionalism and minimalism. Less is more was the new mantra. Glass curtain walls became the defining feature, creating sleek, transparent boxes that reflected the sky, Lever House, and the Seagram Building, both on Park Avenue, are textbook examples of this international style. They were cool, rational, and corporate, their elegant simplicity forever changing the look of Midtown Manhattan and influencing office building design around the globe. The late 20th century saw a reaction against the perceived coldness of modernism. Architects began reintroducing historical references and playful forms in a movement known as postmodernism. Buildings like the AT&T Building, with its controversial Chippendale top, signaled a break from rigid modernist orthodoxy. The skyline became more diverse, more eclectic. The 21st century brought both tragedy and rebirth. The destruction of the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001, left a profound scar on the city's heart and its skyline. But from that void rose a new complex, a statement of remembrance and resilience. The centerpiece, One World Trade Center, soars to a symbolic height of 1,776 feet. Its crystalline form a beacon of hope. The surrounding memorial and museum provide a powerful space for reflection. Today, New York's architectural story continues to be written. Super slender residential towers, so-called pencil towers, are rising along Central Park South, pushing engineering to its limits to offer unparalleled views for a new generation of the super-rich. Meanwhile, innovative projects like the High Line and Elevated Park built on a defunct railway show a city creatively repurposing its industrial past for a greener, more public-focused future. From the Dutch gables of New Amsterdam to the supertalls of Billionaires Row, the architecture of New York is a living museum. It is a vertical timeline that charts the city's journey through waves of immigration, economic booms and busts, and moments of profound tragedy and triumph. Each building is a chapter, each street a paragraph in this epic story. And as this city continues to evolve, one thing is certain: its skyline will never stand still. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through architectural history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more stories from the world around us.